Hi, welcome to AlgoWays. So I hope the weekend is treating well to everyone. Today we are going to discuss a very commonly used intraday strategy for option writing. Uh, that is intraday iron fly. Whatever I am discussing here, they are very commonly used strategies, very basic strategies which are frequently used nowadays for intraday gains. So basically, what is iron fly? Iron fly is a credit spread on put and call side. So what do we do here in intraday iron fly? Let me just put down the rules for entry here. We buy 10 delta C and we buy 10 delta P. What precaution we have to take that we have to execute the buy legs first so that we will get the margin benefit as well. Having done the buy legs, what we do now is we sell 50 delta. That is basically you are selling the straddle here, C and 50 delta P. Okay. So this will be our entry, and we can keep entry time say 920. So what we have here, this strategy I am discussing here for is for Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty options. Let us take a strike. Say suppose the current spot price of Bank Nifty is 35,000. So what we are selling is 35,000 C, 35,000 P, and what we are buying is zero point 0.1 delta. Let me just check how much it is. Let us take the current example. Let me go to the latest expiry available is 14th. So let me go to the most recent expiry. Let us take a day just before the expiry, say Wednesday. 14th was expiry, so 13th was Wednesday. 14th. So if you see here, our Bank Nifty spot is 35 to 90. So what we will do, we will buy zero point 0.1 delta of call, that is 10 delta, 0.1, okay, 9.65. We buy it, we buy 0.1 delta PE also, okay, 11.52. That is the nearest available, or 8.9 we will buy. And we sell 0.5 delta both sides. So that will be your 35,300. 35,300. Yes. I think I have taken premiums, not delta. Let me just delete this. I'll again buy it. Okay. Delta is here. 0.1 is to buy 0.15. Buy and 10 delta this side. and we sell 35,300. 35,300. 50 delta, 50 delta. Sell, sell. Okay. So this will be our position on the entry side. When we take the entry, this will be our buy legs, this will be our sell legs. So let me put down this into Excel. 33, 300, 37, 100. So 37, 100 is C buy, which is plus 35. This is buy, this is sell, sell. 35, 300 C, 35, 300 P, and our P leg buy is 33, 300. P. So this will be our initial position, and let me just put the premiums as well. 3.5, 2.55, 2.55, 3.5, 227, 199, 199, 227. Okay, so this is our initial position which we have taken at 9:20 a.m. Now the purpose of all the non-directional strategy is that we stay with maximum number of legs open, especially the sell legs, as long as we can. Then only we will think that the market will go sideways sometime and the theta decay will happen. So that is the primary purpose of any non-directional strategy. So in this strategy also, we will try to keep the sell legs especially open throughout the day. But the market will move, one leg will start giving loss, other leg will start giving profit. So we have to do some adjustments to keep both the sell legs open. We don't touch the buy legs because in this case specifically, because the day is Wednesday, the buy premiums are very less. So there is hardly any chance that these buy premiums are going to become at the money or in the money and give some profit. It can happen on some days when the market moves ferociously, say suppose on Friday or Monday, when the buy leg premiums will be little higher and they may give some profit. So we can decide if we want to take out that profit from buy legs and buy the legs again. But we are not touching that right now. So we will keep these two legs unchanged throughout the day. So primarily what these two legs are doing here is that they are reducing our margin from 1,75,000 to 1 lakh. That is the sole purpose of these legs in this iron fly. We can do it without buy legs also if margin is not a constraint. Right. So now what we will do with the sell legs is that we will keep a target and a stop loss for the sell legs. So what generally is done by the people most often, that we keep a target of say uh, 0.6. 0.6 means when the sold premium uh, goes down to 0.6 of its entry value. That is, in this case, 199 into 0.6. So when the premium will go to 119, we will exit this leg of CE and we will again re-enter the ATM strike again. It may be same strike, it may be other strike. And the stop loss, I am just taking this as a typical example for explanation. We will see what are the best combination of target and stop loss. Say 1.8, 80%. Don't get bothered about that target is 0.6 and stop loss is 1.8. This is a way of adjustment and staying in the market without going too much into negative during the intraday. So our stop loss in this case will be 199 into 1.8. Okay, let me just put this for put also. Same thing for put also. No. 0.6.18. One second. Plus 227 into 0.6. And this is right. So this will be our exit rates. So what we will do, we will treat call option sell and sell PE sell legs as individual instrument, and we will keep adjusting them and keep re-entering based on these conditions. This is not the optimized condition. This is just for the explanation of the logic. Okay. So whenever suppose market goes up from here, so it means that market has gone up. So whenever what will happen, that PE will come down and C will go up. So C is likely to hit the higher end. That is 358. Let me just take it to Opstra and see. So we have to see that if call comes to 119 or 358, or put comes to 136 or 408. We will not spend much time on Opstra today because we are not simulating the strategy. So let me just go on Opstra. So these are the levels we have to remember. I'll go by 5 minutes initially. We have to keep watch on these two levels. The sell legs CMP right now. So you can see that PE is going up and CE has come a little bit down. So on downside, CE has to be exited at 119. On high side, the PE has to be exited at 408. Okay, now PE has gone up. So PE has gone up means upside we have to enter at 408, exit at 408. But if you see, our CE has come to 124 and our exit rate for CE on downside is 119. So let me see another 5 minutes where it goes. 125 still, 121, 132. So this has to go to 408 and this has to come to 119 for us to do a repair. Okay, so here we do the repair. So 115 we have to exit because the call option has come down to 0.6 of its entry value. So this exit rate is 115. And now again at the ATM we have to enter the C leg again. So it is at 35,100. We have to sell again C. Sold. So what you will see here is that our CE is 35,100, P is 35,300. So it is a inverted triangle basically. So we don't have to care about it. Let it go. Now our exit time for P leg is 408 because it is going up. So we move further. Okay, now since we entered this leg at 194, This is repaired CE. So same rule will apply on this as well for the stop loss and target. So 116 and 349 are the levels. So this is out now. This has gone. This is out. Now we are playing with these two, PE and CE. 408 on upside and 116 on downside. 349 on upside and 136 for downside. So we'll keep doing the adjustment further. $367, $191. Okay, 410. So we have reached to 410. Now PE 410 has to be exited because 408 is our exit level. So 410, we exit this one, the PE. And we sell the PE again at the ATM. What is the rate of Bank Nifty now? 35,000 put option we have to enter into. 35,000 कितना था? 35,000 exactly, yes. 35,000 PE. We sell it. So now we have these two positions open. So our PE sold is repaired PE. Is at 228, I think. Yeah, 224. So we apply the same logic here for the SLN target. Fine. So now if you see here, we are back to strangle again. CE is at 35,100, PE is at 35,000. So we are comfortable. We are now back to strangle. And now the levels are these: 349, 403, 116, 134. So let us say अराउंड 350 तक चिंता नहीं करनी हमको और 150 के नीचे जाने के बाद ही हम उसको देखेंगे. So you move further. $132 CE. What is the level for CE? 116. So we have still time. Okay, here we have to do the exit. See, exit at 115. एंड पी लेवल का एग्जिट था हमारा 403. तो अभी हम दूर हैं उससे, लेकिन अभी हमको क्या करना पड़ेगा? दिस ऑल्सो इज गोन नाउ. दिस इज गोन. दिस इज एग्जिटेड. This is exited. So now we have to sell the CE again at ATM. ATM is 900, 34,900 CE. So it is sold at 194, 190. Okay, 193 we take it. So now repaired CE is. So these two are our open legs now. 193. These are our exit levels now. So we move further. $342, 163. Levels are 403 and 115. So we are at 15.15 now, and our MTM is minus 17.10. So this is a losing day for Iron Fly. So we close this trade at minus 17.10. So this was a losing day, but this demonstration was done for explaining the logic only. And these numbers SL and TP are not the optimized number. We will discuss what could be the best ones. So we take the loss and we move on for the next day. I'm not going to do the simulation on Opstra because doing simulation for intraday strategies is cumbersome. You can do that yourself. So now what are the other variations of this? Like here we had a stop loss and target of each leg, each sold leg as fixed. So what I have seen over a period of time that if we use a different SL and different target depending upon which day of the week it is, it gives much better result. So what I feel personally, based on experience and based on backtest and based on live trading as well, that for both legs we keep a let me put it day wise. SLTP. So this SL and TP is applicable for the sold legs. This will be the levels where we will exit that particular leg and re-enter on ATM again. So on Friday we keep a SL of 1.5, 50% and target of 0.7. When the premium comes to 0.7, we exit. Monday we go to 1.6. This comes to 0.65. 1.7, 0.6, 1.8, and this will be 0.55. This will be 0.50. 1.5678. Okay, this is like this: 1.6, 1.7, 1.8, 1.9, and 2. So we do the adjustment based on these. I'm not saying that these are the best parameters for stop loss and target, but this is what I feel is working for me. You can try out other numbers as well. Okay, there are plenty of ways handling the same straddle by different methods. So you can use which one suits you. This is just to give an idea. Now let me go to tradetron, and I have coded this strategy and it is running already for quite some time now, around 3 weeks I feel. So we will see how the code is done briefly. So let me go to the strategy. So this is the one, AW110, IF means Iron Fly Bank Nifty. I have done some, it was deployed on 27th June and some 15 counters have done, it has given some 8,000 profit. Let's see. I'm going to edit. So in set 1 what we are doing is that we are putting the time. I have put 9:35. You can put any time from 9:20 onwards up to 9:35 or 9:30. Not very specific or particular about it. So we have bought the 10 delta. So NFO, call, Nifty Bank, and here we go to find strike, select expiry one. Achha, isme what I have done is that instead of buying the hedges for the current week, I have done for the next week. You can try current week as well, but because the decay in the next week option buying will be less, specifically on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. So I have taken the next week. Week 1, week comma 1 means next week, and delta is 0.10. We can try other variation as well, that for Monday and Friday we can take the current week hedges and from Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday we can do the next week hedges, because last 3 days near the expiry, decay in the current will be very high, and they will not gain much in case there is a big move comes. But next week, buy legs will gain, will help something in managing the MTM. Okay, so this is done. Same way on put side as well. So here we have taken minus 0.1 next week only. Okay. Now I have kept some repairs also. Like if my buy premium becomes 3 times, I will buy another 0.1 delta and then exit the previous the original call option. Similarly for put side also, if my buy legs goes 3 times, I will exit. I will first buy the, because I have to buy the buy leg first. Then only I can exit the old legs. So this is, I have put, there is no need of doing this if you don't want to exit the buy legs. So then these repairs will not come. Now set 2 is for call option selling. So same thing, just time, net quantity is 25. We are just ensuring that we already have the hedges in place by putting these two conditions. You also can put simply, there is no need to put time, etc. You can put just traded instrument 111 and traded instrument 112. So that will ensure that the hedges are in place already. So instead of putting all these 4 conditions, we can just put the traded instrument 111 and traded instrument 112. So that 111 means call hedge and 112 means buy hedge, PE hedge. And we sell the ATM strike. You can do from fine strike also by putting 0.5 delta, or you can just round, and I have rounded to 100. Okay, we have, that is the minimum what we can round off. And this is the exit conditions. So what I have done here, we exit at 15:15, or I have put day wise different SLs in groups. So if day is equal to 5, that is Friday, my target is when the premium comes to 0.7, or my stop loss is 1.6, whatever I explained here, 0.7 and 1.6. Similarly, I have put for all these. So there is no need to go one by one. It is same. Like I'll just show you. On Thursday, our target is 0.5, stop loss is 2. So 0.5 and 2. Same is the case with set 3, which is for put option. We enter and then we put the day wise stop loss and target. So it will keep adjusting the individual sold premiums as individual instruments during the day. I have kept minus 2,500 as stop loss, and that should be good. We can even try with minus 2,000. I have tried backtesting it with minus 3,000 and minus 2,000. We'll share the backtest result as well in some time. Then we have the reactivation after 12 hours and 1 lakh is the margin. Rest all things are common. Okay, so this is what how we can code this. Is very simple strategy in first place. It's a very common strategy which people do it. The beginners do it, the experts do it, and even more simple to put the conditions in tradetron. So this is about the code. Now I have done, I think, some back test for this. Let me just check. Not for a very large period though. Let me see. Okay. So this is with minus 2,000 as stop loss. I will upload this backtest also in the video description. I'll give the link basically. So this is from October 2021 till June. That is around 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 months. So it has generated on an average 10,000 rupees as a gross profit. And if we see the number of trades, let us say around 3,000 rupees will go to expenses and brokerage. So we will be left with around 7,000 rupees. So 7,000 on 9 months, on 9 months, sorry, 7,000 on 1 lakh capital is around 7% return net basis. Let us take it 6% if we exclude the slippage, or very conservatively we take it 5%. So 5% return it is giving, excluding all the expenses, all the brokerages, all the slippages, and any other expenses, you can say. So instead of 10%, I'm taking it as 5%. So even if it is doing 5% with all these conservative approach, excluding which are not required to be excluded, is good enough. That is with minus 2,000 rupees as universal exit stop loss for the strategy. And we don't do any re-entry after the universal exit has happened once in a day. So it's a one counter per day. Yes, the number of trades could be little high. It is not that high also, but we have taken into consideration the expenses and the brokerages, and then only we are coming to say 6-7% return per month. So this is the back test with minus 2,000 at the stop loss. This is, I think, with minus 3,000. Yes. So this result is little better, not by much. Around 1,000 rupees per month is better. So 10,000 rupees over 9 months. Okay. And here also number of trades are more or less same. So 11109. So around 12,000 rupees per month for 9 months. So 12,000 में से 3,000 रुपया गया आपका brokerage expenses का. 9,000 is left, and from 9,000 you can reduce another 2,000 rupees for slippages and other things. So again 7,000 rupees we gain on 100K margin. So it is again 7%. So it is not bad, but I'm not saying that the parameters what I shared are the optimal parameters. There is lot which can be tried, and individual can define his stop loss of universal exit, say minus 2,000, 2,500 or 3,000, and can optimize these parameters as well. Okay. I think that is it for this particular strategy. Again, today I'll be putting one more strategy, which is the rolling straddle. There are plenty of opportunity there as well, and plenty of options are there for adjustments. So we'll come back to you with those strategies today. So I'll request you to like the video if the content is good. Also subscribe and press the bell icon so that you get the notification when the next video is uploaded. Thank you very much for your time on weekend. Thanks a lot.